Game one of the Final Four between Houston and Baltimore. The Houston Astros of 2017 versus the Baltimore Orioles of 1971. And today, it'll be game one. And here it is in the series. In the season, you can see that 2 games against each other, 2-0 for Baltimore, 0-2 for Houston. So we're going to Davinsky and Flyers with the loss to Baltimore, and with the win, Tom Dukes and Dave McNally. Today will be Mike Cuellar. Charlie, whoops, sorry. That flew down on the ground. Mike Cuellar and Charlie Morton will start out, and we're going to be ready to go here, as it'll be the Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles in game number 1. The other game will be Atlanta and Atlanta, so we don't show inter-squad scrimmages. But now we're going to be ready to go, and we're going to be off here. Lineups right now very quickly. For the Baltimore Orioles, starting first, Mark Bellinger. Very good batter right now. In the playoffs, he's hitting .284. Actually, that's in the season. Frank Robinson will be DH. Davey Johnson will be third. His second base, he is on fire. Boog Powell is fourth. Donnie Buford in left field fifth. Merv Retman, right field sixth. Elrod Hendricks will be seventh. Brooks Robinson is eighth, and Paul Blair, who's on a slump, will be ninth. For Houston, Marisnik, center field. Oh, what a big home run hitter he is. And Alex Bregman in third base. Jose Altuve, second base. Jose has been absolutely great hitting him. And George Springer. Springer won the MVP of the Elite Eight. Carlos Correa. Marwin Gonzalez. Marwin has been really good. He won a series. The first series. First or second, I forget, with a Game 5 home run. Yulieski Gurriel is seventh. Josh Reddick is eighth. Evan Gattis is ninth. His grand slam was very big in game number 7. And Charlie Morton will be the pitcher. So we're going to be ready to go here for game number 1. Here in the Darren King League Championship. First up, you got Bellinger, Robinson, and Johnson. So here's Mark Bellinger. We're about to go. And here in Houston, and we are underway. Game number 1. Morton, and that'll be inside to right field, and a base hit. He pitched it inside, and the hit was right to right field. And Bellinger gets on first. So we're going to take a look there and switch that. Here's Frank. Frank Robinson, .217 in the playoffs. Haven't been the best of playoffs, but it's going to be high a ball, 1-0. So hasn't been the best, but he's always clutch. It'll be 1-1. Charlie Morton, 2-1 in the playoffs. Starting game number 1 here. They'll start games 1 and 5, and it'll be 2-1. So Bellinger is on first, and Frank, that'll be fouled off, 2-2. Baltimore wants to start out early. Houston beat Texas, then they beat the other Texas team. It'll be 3-2. The 3-2 to Frank, they throw to first, he's safe. The 3-2 to Frank, and that'll be ball 4, and it'll be first and second. Baltimore, Houston beat Texas, then Texas. Then they beat Baltimore, and here's Davey Johnson. Now they're playing another Baltimore team. It'll be ball 1, so Baltimore looking right now to start off pretty good. And it'll be ball 2, 2-0. Davey Johnson. Charlie Morton is having trouble here. A lot of trouble. It's 3-0 to Davey. And that'll be a strike, 3-1 here in the first. And that'll be 3-2. Davey just held on. He's hitting .338, 9 home runs, 16 RBI. And that'll be fouled off. He was the MVP last year of the 1970 Orioles in the World Series. High and deep to left field. This is Davey. Is it long enough? And it is caught, though, at the wall. They're going to go first and third with one out. It'll be first and third with one out right on the wall. And here's Boog Powell. So here's Boog. He's first base, hitting .343. He's had a great playoffs. And that's going to be a strike. So they have Mark Bellinger, sacrifice position at third. And Powell is swinging a miss. He's 0-2. That one was way outside. Struck him out in 3 pitches. There's 2 outs now. Here in game 1 of 7. And here is Donnie Buford. Donnie down low, ball 1. So Buford hitting 5th. He's a left fielder at .333. Hard hit to the ground, and they're going to get out of this inning. That's 3 outs. And the Houston Astros will come up in the bottom of the first. Baltimore blowing a big golden opportunity. So now you got Marisnick, Bregman, and Altuve coming up for Houston. Mike Cuellar, he's 0 for 1, 6.23 ERA. He struck out 18, walked 10. He's given up 12 runs and 21 hits. Well, they're hoping Cuellar can give him a good performance today. It'll be high, strike 1 at the letters. Well, Marisnick has had 5 home runs and 20 RBIs. They've been really good. It'll be 1-1 here in the bottom of the first. In game number 1, the Orioles and the Astros. Swing and a miss. It'll be 1-2. The 1-2 to Jake Marisnick. It'll be 2-2 now. Cuellar has to make sure that he gets easy work done. High 3-2, and right now he is loading up the count for Marisnick. The 3-2, and that'll be hit foul. If he goes like 8 pitches for every batter, he's going to be in trouble. Ball 4, and he walks him. So both of these pitchers are not showing any sort of strength. 3 walks in the first 2 innings for both these pitchers combined. And here's Alex Bregman, and that'll be a strike. Marisnick does not go. He's got 65 speed. And they go back to first. He'll be safe there. But he steals at a 65 out of 80. So it'll be 1-1. A ball down low. Cuellar does have a screwball. And he'll go back to first safe. The 1-1 with 1 on. They'll be inside 2-1. First games are really important. Even though you have a feeling you could come back. And it'll be 3-1. Is Cuellar going to walk the first 2 batters? The 3-1. High pop fly underneath. And underneath, third baseman, 1 out. So that is Robinson with the catch, and Brooks makes it 1 out. Now here's Jose Altuve hitting .419. By far and away the best hitter for the Astros. High pop fly to right. And underneath, making the catch, 2 outs. Everybody on the Astros is hitting under 300, except for Altuve. And here's George Springer. 8 home runs, 24 RBIs. And that'll be a strike, 0-1. We know Atlanta's going to be the other team in this World Series. They're just playing an inner squad to see which one is going to make it. And the pitch, it's going to be fouled off, 1-2 with 2 outs. All 4 series went to a game 7. Springer jammed him, but he's going to go to right field. And a base hit, so Springer gets on. He was MVP of last series. And it'll be first and third now. just like Baltimore had. And here's Carlos Correa. 269 in the playoffs, and he's going to be safe. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. First and third, that'll be a ball, 1-0. Cuellar, this will be number 19 on pitches, and it'll be 2-0. They got to be careful here. The 2-0, and that's going to be a strike, 2-1, with 2 outs. Cuellar 0-1, they throw to first, he's safe. 2-1, hit on the ground, foul, and now they're a strike away from ending the inning. Correa, the 2-strike pitch. High pop fly, center field, this one's gonna be back, and this one is gone, a home run! A 3-run home front for the Astros in game number 1, and it is 3-0 Houston. Oh, a big home run by Carlos Correa with 2 outs, 2 balls, and 2 strikes. And Carlos Correa opens his scoring. It's 3-0. Oh, Cuellar, everything he didn't want. And here comes Marwin Gonzalez, the left fielder. And that'll be a strike there outside. So a couple walks now for Cuellar, 1 walk for Cuellar. He's given up some hits. And that'll be a strike there. 3 of those runs, all 3 are earned run. High pop fly, center field again. And this time it looks like it's not going to go the deepest. A 3-run home run by Correa here in game 1. We go to the second. Merv Redmond. The right fielder, you got Redmond, Hendricks, and Robinson. For Charlie Morton, who had 19 pitches. And it's going to be a ball inside. The difference is that a home run was hit with 2 outs for Houston, and Buford struck out. He grounded out, actually. That'll be fouled off. It'll be 2-1. So Merv is hitting 273 here. The Merv that was terrible is not in. He was for 69. It'll be 3-1 with nobody out. The 3-1 to Merv. And it's ball 4, and he'll go to first. There are a lot of base runners today. Just a ton of them. And now here comes Elrod. So Elrod, he's 217, 2 home runs, 7 RBI. Not the greatest. A swing and a miss, 0-1. 69 Elrod hit for the Dramatics. 71 Elrod is trying to get on. The 0-2. Outside, they call him that strikeout, and Elrod didn't like that. And there's going to be 1 out. He strikes out in 3 pitches. And here's Brooks. So Brooks Robinson now hitting 311. Runner on first, that'll be a ball. Merv Redmond, 45 speed, but a 60 stealing. He can read pitchers. This will be to left field, and it'll be sliding, and what a catch there. It'll be 2 outs. That's Gonzalez on the move. And 2 outs, here's Paul Blair. So Blair at 238, throw to first, and he's safe. 2 walks for Morton today. He's safe again. 3-0. Here's Paul Blair. And that's going to be outside, ball 1. Blair, the center fielder. That'll be fouled away, 1-1 with 2 outs. The 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And fouled again. 1-2 again. No, outside barely. It's 2-2. Houston leading 3-0 on a Correa home run. 3-2 now. So every bulb on that scoreboard is lit. The 3-2. High and deep to left field. This is their redemption. It is gone. And it's 3-2. Oh, Paul Blair, his 5th home run of the season, and they do what Houston does. 2 outs, 2 strikes. They hit a home run, but they only had 1 on instead of 2, so it's 3-2 now. Mark Bellinger, the shortstop, who's 1 for 1 today. And this might be a high-scoring season. It's going to be ball 1, a high-scoring series. So Correa, and that'll be fouled over. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bellinger. Down low, hit to first, and that's going to be 3 outs. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second. It is still 3-2. Bottom of the second, Gurriel. Yulieski Gurriel, first base. And that'll be hit on the ground. Third to first, he's going to throw it, and 1 out. So again, Mike Cuellar wants to get through this inning very quickly. Josh Reddick now, the DH. And it's going to be a strike. So Reddick, and it's going to be high 1-1. So the 1-1. High pop fly, left field. Underneath, that's going to be 2 outs. I'll tell you what, right now he's getting into it, but Evan Gaddis will be up. So Cuellar settling down, it'll be high ball 1. You know, when you go into a new series, everybody's tense, and it affects the pitchers more than the batters, and you saw that early. It'll be 2-2. You don't need to hit a ball that's out of the zone if they can't find it. High pop fly to right. And coming in to make the catch, and he will, and that's 3 outs. So at the end of 2 innings in game number 1, it's Houston 3, Baltimore 2. Third inning, Atlanta 95 is up 8-0 in the 5th. So Atlanta 95 is a 15th seed. And that is the inner squad here. Morton of Frank Robinson, who's hitting .217. Frank will be high. It'll go foul. First base, 1 out. Well, the first inning took forever, and now things are starting to go faster. Here's Davey, the second baseman. So Davey, and it'll be a ball, high ball 1. 1-0. The pitch to the outside will be a strike. It hits the corner, 1-1. 1 out for Davey Johnson. A swing and a miss here. It'll be 1-2 with an out. Top of the third. Davey hitting .333 and struck him out. He'll sit down. 7 games to this series. And we're in the top of the third of game 1, but it goes quick. And Morton of Boog Powell, and that'll be a ball down low. That's what I said. If somebody gets up 2-0, then all of a sudden, game 3 becomes gigantic. It'll be 1-1 with 2 outs. Boog Powell 0 for 1 today, and that'll be fouled off 1-2 with 2 outs. Top of the third inning, 3-2 Houston leading. And it hits Powell. And Powell will go to first. With 2 outs, Bogus on first, and here's Donnie Buford 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss here, 0-1. The first pitch strikes, and been the key for Morton when he can get him. And he hits him too. 2 in a row. So he hits Powell and Buford. Morton is not having it today, and here comes Merv Redmond. He's going to have to hit it hard because Powell, he goes to center field, and that's a base hit. Powell has 25 speed. Are they going to send him around? Yes, they are. They're going to throw it home. He's got to be safe. And it's 3-3. Baltimore's tied it up. So 3-3 in the top of the third with 2 outs. All of these with 2 outs. And here's Elrod, and it's going to be a strike. So the 0-1 down low, 1-1 with 2 outs here in the third. Swing and a miss. It'll be 1-2. 2 outs, and this is big. The 1-2. Elrod, and that's foul, barely. So here comes Hendricks again. He's hitting .213. The pitch. Did he go? No, and it's 2-2. Every run in the game has been scored with 2 outs. High pop fly to center field. Underneath, and makes a catch. We're tied up in this game. It was 3-0 Houston, and Baltimore scored every run since. It's 3-3. So here comes Marisnik now. Cuellar against Marisnik. Cuellar at 32 pitches through the first couple innings, and that'll be 1 out, third to first. Brooks to Boog. And here's Alex Bregman. Here in the third, 3-3. That'll be ball 1. Alex at third base. Cuellar, and that'll be a strike. Bregman only hitting .225. Houston is not hitting that great, but that's a base hit off Cuellar. And he'll be on first. Alex Bregman is on first. And here's Jose Altuve, 0-for-1 today, but really good in the playoffs. And that'll be a strike, 0-1. Altuve hit about .700 in the first series, and he's calmed down to .413. A red-hot series, 7 home runs, 11 RBI. The 1-1 fouled away. Cuellar trying to get the second out. It would be big. To Altuve, too high. 2-2. Bottom of the third, game 1. 3-3. The pitch. Down low again, full with 1 out. To Jose Altuve. An 80 contact, 65 power, high pop fly. Center field, and Bellinger will make the catch. 2 outs. And here's George Springer's 1-for-1. So Altuve hasn't done great. Springer has. Springer's up to .290. They go to first, nothing. So that's going to be to left field, and will it drop? It will drop, and a base hit. They throw it in. It'll be first and second. George Springer. In Game 7, he was the hero. And here's Carlos Correa. He had that 3-run home run with 2 outs, and he might do the same thing here. Let's see. The pitch, that's going to be a strike. They got 2 on with 2 outs, just like last time. Cuellar. And that'll be on the ground, fouled off, and here we go, 2 strikes. I think it's got to be 2-2 though. And that'll be fouled off, still 2-2. The 2-2. And on the ground, and he still fouls this off. Pitch number 5. High and deep. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, he's done it again. He's done it again. He's done it again. Oh my God, he's done it again. I don't think I've ever seen that. 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 2 3-run home runs. It is Carlos Correa, 6. Baltimore 3. He has 6 RBI on the day. 6 of them. Oh my goodness, that's unbelievable. And here comes Marwin Gonzalez. Oh, so big. And it's going to be outside ball 1. Jim Harden is now in pitching. 6 innings, giving up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, struck out 11, walked 2, As a 3 ERA, is a 3.00 ERA, and that'll be high, pop fly to left, and it'll go foul. I can't believe what I saw with Carlos Correa. 6 RBI today. Before he had 3 home runs and 7 RBI. Now he has 5 home runs, 13 RBI. And it'll be 2-1. What an incredible matchup here. But it's going to ruin their bullpen. It will. It'll be on to Boog Powell. He'll flip it to Harden and they get it out. It'll be the 3rd out. Oh my goodness, did he do that again? Again, it's unbelievable. It's 6-3. Checking Twitch, of course, I maybe get 1 viewer ever. That's probably me. And checking this, unbelievable. Like, I can't believe that, I cannot believe that, that happened. I can't believe it. And Charlie Morton has not had a great day, but Carlos Correa with 2 home runs. And here's Brooks Robinson. And that'll be high in a swing. It'll be 1-1. So Charlie Morton has walked 2 and struck out 3. Hasn't looked the greatest. That's going to be a hard shot for a base hit. So with Houston, it's been one shot after another. 2 big 3-run home runs. For Baltimore, it's been really consistent. And now here's Paul Blair with Robinson on first. He's 1 for 1 today, outside ball 1. Here in the top of the 4th. Morton having trouble. And it's going to be outside 2-0. They would love to walk him and tie it up again. Bellinger will be up. He leads off everything. And that'll be a strike 2-1 to Paul Blair, the center fielder. Already has a home run. He had a 2-run home run in the 2nd. It'll be 3-1. Wouldn't that be something if he hit a home run? The odds of that are unbelievably astronomical, but they walk him. I was going to say 2 3-run home runs in a row versus 2 2-run home runs. And now you got 2 on with nobody out, and here's Merv. He's 1 for 2 today. And Merv Redmond at 321. Swing and a miss. It'll be 0-1. With nobody out, 2 on. Bellinger hitting 321 again, 1 for 2. It'll be a ball 1-1. Charlie Morton is struggling today, but they don't want to blow their bullpen. 2-1. Baltimore said to heck with it. We're blowing our bullpen. Bellinger, the shortstop. It'll be 3-1. Game 1 of the Final Four, the Darren King League Championship Series. Ball 4, now the bases are loaded with nobody out. The starting pitching here has been absolutely atrocious. And here's Frank Robinson. He's 0 for 1. And it'll be a strike there as he takes it. So they want at least a run in out of this. The pitch down low, it'll be 1-1. Oh yeah, this is a 400 pitch day. That'll be fouled off. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 4th. And that'll be a hard shot to right, and that'll be a base hit, so Frank's going to get 1. Are they going to send him for 2? They throw it home. No, they won't go. And it'll be 6-4 now. Frank Robinson with an RBI. He is clutch. Doesn't matter if he's hitting negatives. In the batting average, he always comes up clutch. And Davey Johnson 0 for 2. So Davey now. Bases loaded and deep to left field. It'll be caught. Are they going to throw it home? Yes, they are. It's now going to be 6-5. They get 3 runs in this inning. 2 runs. And it'll be 6-5 with 1 out and 2 on. And here's Boog, 0 for 1 today. And the slow pitch softball game continues. It'll be 1-0. Morton, and they're going to throw to third. They throw to third, and he's safe. What a jump there. Now he's in sacrifice position. Mark Bellinger, what a gutsy move to get there. And now the pitch to Powell. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So Powell just needs a fly ball here. And this will be fouled off again, 1-2 with 1 out. We got Donnie Buford up next. The 1-2, and it'll be 2-2. The 2-2. 3-2 now with 1 out. There's been very little pitching today. 11 runs already. The pitch. And that'll be fouled off. That might have been ball 4. And it might have been. The 8th pitch to Boog. High and deep to right field. This one is back. Good night, good night, good night. Boog Powell, a 3-run shot has given Baltimore an 8-6 lead. This is one of the most incredible offensive displays I've ever seen in a playoff game. I mean, seriously, this thing's got to settle down. And Francis Martes will come in to pitch. He's 1-0, 10 1/3 innings pitched. Struck out 10, walked 5. Giving up 4 earned runs and 7 hits, and ERA at 3.48. Now here's Donnie Buford, 0 for 1. And it is an 8-6 Baltimore lead. It's inside ball 1. An unbelievable game. I don't think it'll be 2-0 with 1 out. After this inning, we're going to save it here. It's going to be fouled off. Boog Powell with the big home run. This is incredible the way it's going. And it's going to be 2-2 with an out. The 2-2 to Donnie Buford. Buford to right field. A line drive, and it'll be a base hit. So Buford will be on first. Oh my goodness, everybody is just coming out of the woodwork and hitting in this game. And here's Merv Retman, 1 for 1. The throw to first, he's safe. High and deep to right field, not again, not again. It is again. Oh, it's 10-6. This is slow pitch softball. 7 runs in this inning. Merv Retman, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh wow, and still 1 out. And here's Elrod, 0 for 2. And that'll be a strike he takes out with 1 out. Elrod, 0 for 2. Might be the only reason we go to other innings. It'll be 0-2. They keep getting around to him. High pop fly to right. And he's had flair for the dramatics in the past, but he's out number 2. He's 0 for 3 today. And here's Brooks, who's 1 for 2. That'll be down low, a strike. High into left field, and that's going to be down, another base hit. So Brooks Robinson will be on first. Baltimore has 9 hits, Houston has 5. There's been 16 runs and 14 hits. That'll be fouled off for Paul Blair, who's 1 for 1 today. A home run and 2 RBI, and that'll be ball 1, 1-1. Francis Martes. Giving up a home run here, but what do? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 7 in a row. Actually, yeah, 7 in a row for Baltimore. High pop fly to left. Will this finally end the inning? Yep, it ends it. Woo! My goodness. Oh my, we haven't seen this in a while. We're going to take a break. So here we go. Right now in the 8th inning, and 95 and 99 are playing the inner squad. 99, 4 straight runs, but it's 8-4. Here we're in the 4th. It's 10-6. It is 10-6. What a day. And let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th here, and very, very big, as an insane baseball game is going on in game 1. Here's Uliski Gurriel, the first baseman. And Gurriel, that'll be hit hard. They throw to first. That's going to be 1 out. Now Houston has been getting out their first batters. And here's Reddick, Josh Reddick, the DH. Jim Harden in from last inning. And that's going to be a strike there, 0-1 to Josh Reddick, who's 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss there, 0-2 with 1 out. He's only hitting .236. It'll be a low ball 1. Well, high-scoring game, you only have 2 Astros over 300. Struck him out, and that'll be 2 outs now. Baltimore just scored 7 runs, 10 runs in the last 3 innings, and here comes Evan Gattis, who's 0 for 1. And that's going to be low ball 1. So Jim Harden is in. He's pitched 1 full inning right now. It'll be low 2-0. So Houston needs some base runners here. With 2 outs, they've been incredible today, and it's going to be 3-0. So Evan Gattis can jack 1 out of here, and that's going to be a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. High pop fly to right. And underneath, that'll be 2 outs. 3 outs. Wow, that was a quick inning. Houston doesn't get anything back, and the people are concerned. It's 10-6. We go to the 5th. So here's Bellinger versus Francis Martes. And down low ball 1. So Mark Bellinger is hitting for his 4th time. He's 1 for 2. And that'll be fouled off, 1-1. Baltimore with an explosion here. This will be 2nd to 1st. They got 1 out. Looks like it's settling down here. Actually, this is the 3rd time up. Here's Frank Robinson, 1 for 2, and that's going to be a ball inside. No home runs. He has an RBI today, and it'll be 2-0. Doesn't matter what he hits, he's dangerous. The Orioles have 5 players hitting over 300. It'll be 3-0 with 1 out. 3-0. And a strike. 3-1 with an out. High and deep to right field. This will be caught. 2 outs. And Davey Johnson, who's 0 for 2. He'll foul that away. Wow, this game is moving a little bit right now. We might get 6 out of 6 being out, and that's going to be 0-2. The 0-2 with 2 outs to Davey. He'll be down low 1-2. This might be the last inning for Martes. Struck him out, and Davey will sit down. Well, by logic, it should end up 20-12, right? I don't know. It's 10-6. We go to the bottom of the 5th. So Jim Harden is still in. And here's Jake Marisnik, who's 0 for 1. And that's going to be inside for a ball. I heard a weird noise, and that means that, oh, somebody's following me. And, oh, that's great. Night PHP. Good job. Thank you very much. I heard that weird noise. It sounded like a whatever. I don't know, like a Mario coin or something. So thank you very much for following me. That is good. I took 104 teams, and we're down to our final 4. It'll be 2-0. 10-6, bottom of the 5th. That'll be fouled off. 2-1. 2-1, bottom of the 5th. The pitch, and it's going to be 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out here. So we went from everybody scoring to nobody doing a thing. And Alex Bregman is 1 for 2. Starting pitchers today had an awful day. It'll be 1-0 as Jim Harden is still in. He will eclipse 2 innings with this out. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. He's up to 21 pitches. The Bregman, and Bregman deep to left field. He might cut this to 3. And it is back, and it is gone. It's a home run. And Alex Bregman has made it now 10-7. So now it's Houston chipping away. Houston had the big lead, and Baltimore chipped away. Now Houston is down 10-6. Now they chip away. It's 10-7. Alex Bregman off of Jim Harden here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. And game number 1 of the Darren King League Championship Series. The winner will play Atlanta in the World Series. Which Atlanta, we don't know. It's going to be 1-0. To Jose Altuve, they can start very quickly. And that's going to be fouled away. That is the first run that has come for Houston that is not with 2 outs. Now down below, 2-1 with an out. The pitch to Altuve and fouled away, 2-2. 2-2 with 1 out. 3-2. 10-7. Baltimore leads Houston. That's going to be a hard hit to left and a base hit, so Harden might be done for the day. We kept talking about him like, oh, when he gets the next out, he might not, and that's Grant Jackson coming in. So Grant, 9 innings pitched, 2-1. Given up 9 hits, 6 earned runs, struck out 9, walked 2, an ERA of 6, and he's got to go to George Springer's 2 for 2 today. In the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. 10-7, they throw to first, he's safe. Altuve has 2 steals, they throw to first, he's safe again. Altuve has 55 speed, but he has 70 stealing ability. He'll be low ball 1, he's allowing Springer to have a lot of fastballs. Springer has 8 home runs, 24 RBIs. He got him! He got him! He got him! 2 outs. He threw to first and he got him. Oh my goodness, there's 2 outs. The 1-0 to Springer. And that'll be fouled away, 1-1. Altuve is picked off at first. Swing and a miss. It'll be 1-2 with 2 outs. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Well, Springer now has nobody on base. He's got to face Junk. 3-2 with 2 outs. He's got Correa, the unbelievable machine, coming up next. He'll be fouled, 3-2 with 2 outs. Ball 4 walking. Now, so let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Correa's first at bat, 2 on, 2 outs, home run, 2 strikes, home run. Correa's second at bat, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes, home run, 2 outs, home run. His third at bat, there should be 2 on. There's 2 outs, and let's see what happens. He's had a great game. That's going to be 1 strike. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. The pitch again, and that'll be a little pop-up, and that's what happens, I guess, when you don't have 2 on base and you only have 1. He pops out with 1 strike. Wait till you get the second strike, then swing. We go to the 6th. It's now 10-7. So here's Powell, Buford, and Redmond. Martes, who's still in. and inside, ball one. Incredible day here, really, when you look at this. It'll be down low, 2-0, here in the top of the sixth inning. Powell has 1 for 2. He had a 3-run home run. And that's going to be fouled off again, 2-1. So Powell, high, he jammed on that one. Second base, 1 out. And here's Donnie. Martes has got to be getting to the end of everything here. That'll be to left field, and this will be a base hit. So that is Buford on first, and a new pitcher, Chris Davinsky. Davinsky, no record, 5 innings pitched, 5.40 ERA, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 earned runs. This is an unbelievable game right now. Such a high-scoring game. 1 out, 1 on for Baltimore, and it's going to be fouled away. Trying to add to their 10-7 lead. Here's Merv Retman, 2 for 2, and he had a 3-run shot or whatever, and now going to second. It'll be a pass ball. This game has been crazy. Davinsky, the 1-1. And that'll be a strike, 1-2 with an out. Donnie Buford. Down low, it'll be 2-2. 1 out, top of the sixth. Hard hit. That'll be short to first, and that'll be 2 outs. My goodness, and here's Elrod, 0 for 3. That's going to be a ball outside, 1-0. Chris Davinsky trying to end this inning. High, this will be to left center field. It'll hit the ground, a base hit. Here's Elrod, they're going to send him home. Elrod's going to stay at first, and it's now 11-7. Elrod Hendricks comes through, and it's now 11-7 Baltimore. I can't believe this. This game has been just 18 runs on 18 hits for both teams combined. And here's Brooks Robinson. And that's going to be a strike. We talked about the unpredictability of baseball. And the next game might be 1-0, and it'll be 1-1. 1-1 to Brooks. It'll be 2-1 with 2 outs. The 2-1. Hard hit, and that is foul, 2-2. The 2-2. And that'll be to first. It'll be picked up. They throw to first. They get 3 outs, and that'll end the inning. The Orioles with a little bit of buffer. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Oh, look at that. Atlanta of 99 has come back to tie the game. That's insane. And they're in the 10th inning there of that inter-squad scrimmage. And here comes Gonzalez now. In the bottom of the 6th, the strike. Grant Jackson, Marwin Gonzalez. A swing and a miss here. It'll be 0-2. The 0-2. Struck him out on 3 pitches. And Jackson looking good here. They start the inning off. We've had surprisingly, and here's Gurriel, who's 0 for 2, and that'll be a ball. Surprisingly, we have had, it'll be 2-0, a lot of first outs of the inning. It'll be a strike there, 2-1. And 3-1 to Yoliski Gurriel. And that'll be fouled off, 3-2 with 1 out. The 3-1, 4-1. Here's Josh Reddick, 0 for 2. But at first he's safe. And that's going to be a strike there. So Gurriel is on first. Reddick is 0 for 2 today. And that'll be a hard shot to third, and Brooks gets it. They throw to first, he's safe. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, and here's Evan Gaddis. They're trying to cut into this lead. Baltimore got a buffer. Gaddis deep to left. Oh, that is a sword cutting into the lead. Evan Gaddis has made it now 11-9. He had a big home run and a grand slam against the last Baltimore team, and this one, he cuts it to 11-9 in the bottom of the 6th. 20 runs and 19 hits for both teams combined. And here's Marisnik now, the center fielder, is 0 for 2. Unbelievable, it's been the 2 outs. And that's a strike. 8 of the 9 runs have been with 2 outs. And that'll be high, strike 2 to Jake Marisnik, who's 0 for 2. And it'll be 1-2 with 2 outs. The 1-2. Struck him out, but after everything right now, we go to the top of the 7th. It is a slow pitch softball score. It is 11-9. So now as we go to a quick break and we go back, what a comeback. Seriously, what a comeback. What a comeback now. And taking a look, we're coming back on. What a great comeback right now by Houston. Possibility. We don't know. If Baltimore gets 5 in the top of the inning, that would be big. So let me get this here, and we're just going to hit there, and we go back to the Champions League here and take a look at every one of the scores for 7, 8, 9. The innings, 10-10. In the top of the 10th, Atlanta 95-99 for the inner squad. Great game. We expected close games there. It's 11-9 here, game 1. We go to 7, 8, 9. Paul Blair. Blair, Bellinger, and Robinson. Joe Musgrove will be pitching 2/3 of an inning. Get up 3 hits and 3 earned runs. His ERA is higher than the leading scorer of the NBA. It'll be 0-1. Blair is 1 for 2, a home run and 2 RBI. They'll be inside 1-1. Good thing they got that buffer if you're a Baltimore fan. In the top of the 6th, because now instead of 10-9, it's 11-9. The 2-1 to Blair's 1 for 2 today, and it'll be 3-1. The bullpens are going to be wrecked for game number 2. And that'll be ball 4. It doesn't mean the next game is going to be a huge, doesn't mean it's going to be a very big game, like a 11-9 game like we have now, because both pitchers are good, but you can see blown leads. Here's Mark, who's 1 for 3 today. And that's going to be a ball. No home runs, no RBI, and Musgrove having trouble here. And that'll be a strike, 1-1. Top of the 7th, game 1. Final 4. It'll be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Bellinger. And that'll be fouled back. We're still 1-2 with nobody out. Game number 1. The pitch. High, 2-2. We're following this series around because we don't show inter-squad games. And that'll be 3rd, to 2nd, to 1st. Oh, around the horn. And that is a great defensive play there. 3rd to 2nd to 1st, 5-4-3 if you're scoring. They go around the horn, and here's Frank, who's 1 for 3. With an RBI, and that'll be a strike. Maybe Joe Musgrove will be in one pitch, the answer. One pitch he halved his ERA. So here they go again. It's going to be a strike. And from 40.50 to 20.25. He'll be 3-1. He's not had the most confident of innings. And that'll be a strike, 3-2. Davy Johnson will be up next. And that'll be fouled off. 3-2 with 2 outs. Hard hit, second to first. That's the end of the top of the 7th. The score is Baltimore 11 and Houston 9. We go to the bottom of the 7th here. They need 2 runs. New pitcher Dick Hall. Hall is 0-1, 6.1 innings pitched, 6 1/3. Given up 7 hits, 5 earned runs. Struck out 8, walked 2, 7.11 ERA. And here's Bregman, who's 2 for 3 today, a home run and an RBI. And that's going to be a ball down low. So it's only a 2-run difference. And the way this game is going, if anybody gets on, look out. It'll be 2-0 for Bregman. They got Bregman, Altuve, and Springer coming up. They're in game number 1. Outside, it'll be 3-0. 3-0 to Bregman. That's going to be a strike. 3-1. Here in Houston. High pop fly. And underneath, let's see, it'll be Davy Johnson making the catch, 1 out. And here's Jose Altuve, who's 1 for 3. And Altuve, that'll be fouled away. Altuve hitting .416 on the playoffs. It's been incredible considering this is their 4th series. The 1-1 to Altuve. And that'll be inside. Oh, they call that a strike. Didn't like it. The 1-2. Jammed and he fouls it off. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Jammed him. They go back to Hall. He throws to first. He's safe. He beats it out. And this is how everything gets started. And here's Springer. High and deep to right center. This could be a tie game. And it isn't. It's caught, 2 outs. And here's Carlos Correa now. Carlos, an unbelievable day. 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 6 RBI. Trying to make it 8 to Boog, and he goes out. He had 2 great home runs. But that's it. Without him, it'd be 11-3, but it's 11-9 now. We go to the 8th. Here in the 8th, James Hoyt. He's 1-1, 8 1/3, 7 hits, 1 earned run. Struck out 8, walked 2, ERA at 1.08. He'll go to Davy, who's 0 for 3 today with an RBI. And that's going to be a ball down low, low and inside. Davy, the MVP of last year's series. He'll be fouled off, 1-1. The final 4, game number 1. And that's going to be a strike here, 1-2. Both teams have come so far. 7 games to determine the World Series participant. Davy fouls it off. 2-2, nobody out. And that'll be fouled again. 11-9, top 8. Oh, they keep fouling this one off. So be the 8th pitch. High and a base hit towards center field. Davy will get on first. They're looking to pad more runs. And here's Boog. And he's safe at first. Boog got hit again, and it'll be first and second. If Baltimore can get runs, there is trouble. And here's Hoyt. That's going to be a ball down low. High pop fly. This is center field. Deep, deep, deep. And it is gone. And not gone, but it hits the wall. 1 run will score. It's now 12-9. They're going to send Doe. It'll be second and third. Oh, it hit the wall at the last second. And Donnie Buford. It's 12-9, and Hoyt is in tremendous trouble. That's Merv Redmond 2 for 3. And he'll foul that one away. They still have not got an out. The 0-1. And it'll be 0-2. 2 players in sacrifice position. Struck him out, and that was big. That one was big. 1 out. And here's Elrod, 1 for 4 with an RBI. And Elrod, ball 1. First base is open for Brooks. High pop fly to left. Will it be long enough? It might be long enough. And they catch it. They throw home. They're going to throw. They got him. They got him. They got him. At home, they get him. It's a catch him, throw him out. Baltimore gets a run, but we have a play at the plate, and he's out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 12-9. So here's Marwin Gonzalez. Marwin 0 for 3 today. Eddie Watt will come in to pitch for the Orioles. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. So here's Eddie. Oh, that is hit deep to right. Is it far enough? And it's caught, 1 out. They need a run this inning. Eddie Watt is 3-0. 14 innings pitched, giving up 10 hits, 2 earned runs. Struck out 13, walked 3, an ERA of 1.29. And here's Gurriel, who's 0 for 2. That'll be inside, ball 1. 12-9. He golfed for that one. Deep, it's going to be near the wall, and it is caught. 2 outs. Here's Josh Reddick, who's 0 for 3. It'll be 1-0. It'll be 2-0. 2-0 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, 2-1. The 2-1. It'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. Josh Reddick. That'll be a hard hit to right field and a base hit. So Reddick will be on with 2 outs, and here's Evan Gaddis. Evan had a 2-run home run last time he's up. All these runs with 2 outs. This is a dangerous time if you're Baltimore. High ball 1. Evan Gaddis against Eddie Watt. Gaddis to right field. It'll hook foul. Be 1-1 with 2 outs. And that'll be a ball down low, 2-1. Gaddis, hard hit to third. Here's Brooks throwing to Davey, and that is an out. What a game. It's 12-9. We go to the 9th. That game is still going. It's in the 12th. That Atlanta inter-squad scrimmage. To see who's going to be representative, Luke Gregerson. Luke Gregerson, the right-handed pitcher, will come in. He hasn't been in the playoffs yet. And here's Brooks, who's 2 for 4. That's going to be a strike. What Houston needs to do right now, and that'll be fouled off, 0-2. Houston needs to stop Baltimore from getting anything at all. That'll be on the ground to first. We'll step on that one out. So it was Gurriel who just stepped on it, and here's Paul Blair. Houston will start at the top of their order in the bottom of the ninth, and it'll be ball one to Paul Blair. Question is, will that matter or not? Will Baltimore get a couple runs? Let's see. 1-1 to Blair. And that's going to be fouled off, 1-2. 1-2 with an out. And that'll be inside, 2-2 to Paul Blair. Luke Gregerson. Down low, 3-2. We're going to have familiarity with one of these teams. The 3-2, and that'll be deep to left field. Will it be enough to get out of here? It will be. It will be a home run. Paul Blair. And he's made it 13-9. After it was 6-3, it's been 10-3 ever since. And it is 13-9 for Baltimore. One out in the top of the ninth, and here's Bellinger as Luke Gregerson. And that'll be low ball one out in the inning. They gave up a solo shot, might be really big. And this will be second to first. We got 2 outs. That might be the biggest thing, period, end of statement, as Frank, who's 1 for 4 today, will come up. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. 0-1. High pop fly, center field. Diving catch in center field. A big one. We go to the bottom of the ninth, the last time for Houston to be up. Well, this is it for Houston. That game is still going. Marisnick, Bregman, and Altuve. Marisnick 0 for 3, and Eddie Watt trying to close it. This is not a save situation right now. And that's going to be a strike. So Marisnick, they need base runners, and they know they can get it. It'll be 1-1. Get base runners, wait till 2 out, and hit a home run. That'll be 2-1. You look where Correa is. Correa is 5th. They need a couple to be on, and then he can do his magic. That'll be fouled off. 2-2 and nobody out. Marisnick 0 for 3 again. And that'll be fouled off. 2-2 again to Marisnick, who had that great catch in center field to end the inning. 3-2 now. Oh, pivotal. That'll be a looper and should be a base hit. It is. And Marisnick will get on first with nobody out. I have a feeling this is going to be a 10th, bottom of the ninth. And Eddie Watt is still in. Here's Alex Bregman, 2 for 4, a home run and an RBI. They throw to first, he's safe. Well, if they get picked off here, they might as well just throw in the towel. Bregman deep to center. I don't think it's just going to be high, but not far enough. And that's going to be 1 out. So 1 on with 1 out. They need to get 2 more on. And here's Jose Altuve. 2 for 4. They throw to first, he's safe. They're down by 4. The pitch, it's going to be ball 1. 1-0 to Altuve. We got Altuve, Springer, and then a less than human Superman now, and it gets by. It'll be a passed ball. That's on Elrod. So it'll be 2-0. Eddie Watt to Altuve. Altuve to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. It'll be at least first and third. They're going to keep him at first and third now. Now you got to wonder when they pull Eddie Watt and they get to their closer, And here's George Springer. 2 for 3 today. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Watt. And that'll be hit hard foul. 0-1, bottom of the 9th inning. 13-9. Hard hit. This might be 2. There's 6. There's 4. Is he going to go to 3? No, he won't. And it's going to be 13-10. So they get an out, but they don't end the game. And 13-10, here's Carlos Correa. Correa, well, you can be aggressive because if he hits another home run, it's only 13-12. And oh, he hung that one in for a strike. Oh, that was a meatball to left field. Correa just needs to get on. If he gets on, even if it's a home run, Gonzalez can try and tie it. That's a little number. And a second to first. He started out with 2 home runs. He ends up with 3 outs. And the Baltimore Orioles win game number 1 of the Final Four. The Orioles a 13-10 win. Here in Houston, a big one here in the Final Four. Oh, how big it is. Now to take a quick look. Some big moments. The MVP is Paul Blair. The scores are 19-13. Almost the number of hits. But Paul Blair, great day. 2 for 3, 2 home runs for Blair. He walked twice. He scored 3 runs himself, and he drove in 3. Paul Blair, what a day offensively, has been unbelievable. And now we take a look at other games. In the 13th, Atlanta has it. And now we're going to take a look at the sim. Top of the 13th, 1 out, 9-8. Still 1 out, and bases loaded. And it is 11-8. Frederick Griff, 14-8 now, top of the 13th. And it looks like the 95 team just broke it out, and we go to the bottom now of the 3rd. Well, no, not yet. And David Justice, now we go to the bottom of the 13th. Question is, can Atlanta 99 come back again? Oh, all the way. And that's it. That was simple. That was simple there. And that's it. So right now you have game number 2. Let's take a look at the playoff coverage. Here in the Final Four in the inner squad, a great 14-8 game. They led 3-4-1 and 4-1-3, 7-8-9. They went in, and then the 13th they had 6. The MVP was Ryan Klesko. He had 3 home runs today. He had 3 home runs. He drove in 6. So Ryan Klesko was 4 for 7 with 6 RBI. That's the 15th seed Miracle Braves. They're up 1-0. And in the other one we showed you right here, that was big. Klesko, incredible. And in the other series, the Baltimore Orioles, Donnie Buford 3 for 4, but Paul Blair 2 for 3. Everybody got a hit except for Marwin Gonzalez and Yuliski Gurriel. So game number 2 will be in Houston, and Houston needs to do something. They don't want to be down 2-0 going to Baltimore and having to face Jim Palmer and Dave McNally. Well, Dave McNally's not having a good playoffs. But that is it. Oh, that is so big. So that's going to be the end of game number 1. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.